Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the California Golden Bears, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. To throw, it's Arnold. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they grab the early lead. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. From inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Makes a quick catch. Finding some room at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirby's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Burks. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no-man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Powers through. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Sooners line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And tackled there by the defense. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Going after, not quite through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Cal's offense takes the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Breaking free at the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down here for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Golden Bears. This quarterback on fire today. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play. Go try to win this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cal.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Signs the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Finds his man. It's Burks. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So California's offense back out on the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack makes it third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. And the Golden Bears have first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Golden Bears are going to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Sooners offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. To throw, it's Arnold. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
1st down and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sooners pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one 4th-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? The quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. Man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Cal's offense takes the field now. Send the back in motion. On the run, it's Parker. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hunter.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Golden Bears offense is on the move now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Coming up, second down and goal. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great.